Did you get that?
Yep.
Welcome to Lindy Vanna. I'm Gabby, this is Sam, and together with our Sprinter van, we invite you along on our van life adventures. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Lindy Vanna. As you may know, at the moment we're currently living in our van in the Highlands in Scotland. And we're currently travelling on the Isle of Skye. A few days ago we bumped into another van, an LT31, and we met Amy and Rhys and they showed us around their van. We got along with Amy and Rhys from the get-go. From the very first time we said hello to each other, we knew we were going to be friends. They're full of character, full of charisma, and that reflects very well in their van build. It was very exciting being shown their van, and it was a pleasure to be able to do this video for them. I hope it does the van justice, and I hope they enjoy it. If you'd like to see more from them in the future, then be sure to check out their Instagram, and let them know in the comments below if you think they should start their own YouTube channel. We hope you enjoy the video.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Rhys,
I'm Amy.
and this is our VW LT camper van, which is 40 years old this year. It's going to be tax exempt, MOT exempt. Come have a look inside.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, there's the kitchen space. We've got all your we've got all our storage for cans, dry goods. We got pasta, Doritos, and then this is our food cupboards, fridge. We got cutlery drawers, knives and things. Kitchen area, lots of workspace. Yeah, we keep our shoes here just to sort of try and keep them out of the way and keep them dry. Got spice drawer in here, so we got these little latches that go around, because when we're driving we realise that they tend to fly open and then fall everywhere, so we keep all our spices and kitchen stuff in there because we like it spicy. We've got a lot of workspace and big kitchen because we're both chefs, so we like a lot of cooking and chopping and making a big mess and then cleaning up later. And under the seats we've got loads of space. We got our heater, electric heater under here, and that's where we keep like blankets and warm things, dressing gowns. And then all of our electrics and stuff is under there. Rhys knows about that. I stay away from it because if I touched it, it'd probably explode.
Right, so we've got, everything runs off 12 volt. We've got 12 volt LED lights here. Just goes over the main cooking area and where we like to read. We have an LED strip which goes all the way around top of the cupboards, all the way around, which we put on at night for a little bit of mood. In here we've got all our cupboards. These are all like made specifically to fit the van, because the van's got such a weird kind of arch to it. Everything had to be handmade to fit. Got a 12 volt fridge right here, which is an 80 litre Dometic that runs off of the leisure batteries. Really big, fits everything you need in there. And around the back here we've got a lot of storage underneath the bed. So right at the front we've got our porta potty, our little toilet. We've got two drawers either side as well, which we put loads of just random junk. We've got like toilet roll, we've got washing up liquid, rucksacks and other equipment in there. Right here I've got a 12 volt battery monitor. Tells you how much battery I've got left in my leisure batteries. Yeah, so a lot of the van is wooden. My dad's a carpenter. A lot of the woodwork is done by me and my dad. I learned a lot from him. He's been doing it for a good 45 years now. The tabletop is from Wix's. This is just one whole length, and we've cut it down to make this shape to go all the way around. Driving home one night after visiting Amy, found all this old fence on the side of the road. It's all oak, so we stripped it down in half and managed to spread it across all of the kitchen area, which has added a lot of weight, but I mean, it's quite good character I think on the inside. To finish that, we've got a Dometic stove. Shouldn't have opened that. It's got dirty washing in. I thought you did the washing up. Got our sink and everything in here. Tap works. We sometimes have a bath in there. You know, it's 1 foot at a time. So we wanted to make sure that we could still have access to the front of the cab for, you know, quick getaways, and for when it's chucking it down with rain, you know, we can get into the back and just get all cozy very quickly. So we've got this little hatch, still part of the same worktop. We lift this hatch up to access the drawers. Getting into the front is an art, I'd say. I can show you, and it's not graceful whatsoever. You kind of got to go in the way you want to face. If you want to go to the driver's seat, you've got to kind of like slip in.
Oh, stop being so dramatic about it. Do it.
Alright, I can't remember how I'm going in.
That looked pretty smooth to me.
Like that.
Hi. Curtains. So all our windows, so because the van, we've got quite a lot of insulation and we have a lot of windows, so it gets quite chilly in here, especially in the winter. As you can see, like that much is insulation, and then the windows are quite far set back. So what I did is I went to our local coffee house, Dusty Ape, near where we live, and I went and bought some of their old coffee sacks, so reusing, and then I stitched a thermal lining onto the base of it, and then with a velcro, and then I velcroed all around the edges of the windows, and then at night all we do is unroll them and stick them up, and because it's thermal it keeps us nice and warm, and voila. And it's really dark in here as well, especially when you close the hatch up here. You really can tell the difference, and it keeps us, yeah, really dark and really warm as well. Yeah, I read a lot, and obviously being chefs as well, we read a lot of food books, and we like foraging, especially for mushrooms, so we've got like 3 different books on mushrooms. Yeah, so I put in a bookshelf just to keep us entertained when we're out of signal. So we actually had to get a custom built mattress, which wasn't as much as we were expecting actually. I can't remember the numbers off the top of my head. Because the van goes in at the back, we couldn't find a mattress to fit, so we had to get one built, and we gave it to this local company, and we just gave them the measurements, and then a few weeks later they gave us our mattress, and it's great, it's aerated. We have slats underneath, we regularly flip it, because obviously in the van it can get quite damp, so we have to like take care of it.
Garage of the van. Quite a lot of space, so we split it right down the middle. Everything that we need. Small barbecue, so it has all the tools I need in there. Battery charger. Got 2 jerry cans. A diesel fuel tank here for the diesel heater. That's just under the seat. And the spare wheel. But yeah, it's got everything that we need in there. We can fit a lot more. Unfortunately, we can't fit your snowboard in, can we?
No, my
So
snowboard's in the
top, yeah, it's a bit awkward to get a snowboard in, but you know, if I knew that at the beginning, I would have changed it, but it's all good. We've got the sun protectors, which we put up during the night time as well to make it completely black out. We've got our camping chairs, and we've also got an awning behind there. That's also where the starter battery for the van is. That's our split charge right there. We've got our wheel ramps here to level us out, and to access them there's yet another hassle. Like that, and then I just take the wheel clamps out. This LT van is 6-cylinder petrol engine. The engine is right underneath the front seats, so to access that I have to lift the passenger seat up, take the driver's seat out, and then lift up the engine cover to access it. So I made these speaker boxes just out of some leftover MDF, and some speakers off my classic car, and some, you know, ones from Whole Foods for a tenner. Yeah, so pink radio makes the music sound just that bit more interesting. Got my little collection of rocks here, just to add extra weight to the van. This is my little bit of volcanic rock. And we went to Coral Beach yesterday, picked up a bit of coral and seashell, just for the fun. The van's only got 4 gears, not including reverse. So when you're driving it, you have to really prepare for the hills. It's a bit hairy sometimes, but once you get it right, it's all good. The heater is under here. We've got a reversing camera here, which is helpful to see behind the van. Interesting fact is the van can actually fit in a normal parking spot. So in like supermarkets or in tight car parks, we can fit in a normal spot, which is really helpful. Going to Cornwall, it was really ideal getting into the real tiny spots, which normal motorhomes wouldn't be able to get into. And the turning circle was pretty good as well. I made this out of a lot of scrap wood from the build, just for a bit of extra storage. It's got a load of random stuff in here, some GoPro stuff, my Sudoku book, some wheel chocks, just in case when we're parked up in the night on a hill. Yeah, and because the van's quite old, I've got this fuel additive which adds octane to the fuel. Just helps the fuel economy and makes it run a little bit sweeter. The van's only done, what's that, 42,000 miles from new, so it's old, but you know, it's been run good and it's been doing well.
Thanks for watching the van tour. We hope you found Amy and Rhys' Volkswagen LT31 as inspirational as we did. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications to keep up to date with our adventures in Scotland. We'll see you in the next one. Over and out.